We welcome you to Los Angeles. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Shohei Ohtani. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Singy.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Now up for St. Louis, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
High in the air, out to right. Duvall drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Okay, let's check out the lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Nolan Gorman.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
One out, base is empty. That one missed.
Okay.
And he walked him.
Thank you, baby.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Grounder might be two. Sweeney. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Pete Alonso. And 1-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Had him way out front of the slurve. So one left for the Cardinals, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Gordon Graceffo.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering upstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Kicks and fires. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Turns and fires to Betts. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's going to be Nolan Arenado. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Nolan Gorman. That one fouled off. The pitch.
Ball inside.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Comes the 2-2. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Arenado leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Got it by him for the K. The Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A. And now it's going to be James Outman. Kawhi to kick the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, it looks like he wanted that slider to finish on the inside part of the plate, not start on the inside and end up hitting the batter. It looked to me like he just tried to do a little too much with that one.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Graceffo checks over to first, and he's back. Now here is Darren Hoffman. Foul ball there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. In the dirt, blocked. To second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7th, the left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Schwarber hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's Wilmer Flores.
The designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Popped up. Hoffman moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cedric Mullins. Next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer flag. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now the number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford. On a strike. Pitch. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Headed down the line. On his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And the batter now, Dalton Rushing. Kicks and deals. Got a good eye there. Fought off foul. Here's a 2-2.
3-2.
This one high in the air to left center. Mullins in pursuit. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Trey.
Here's the second baseman, Trey Sweeney. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Gorman throws to first in time.
Now back, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Lars Nootbaar. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he held up. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Fourth inning underway, no score. High fly ball out towards left field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So up next, Nolan Gorman.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is over. So one left for the Cardinals, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Now the shortstop, Mookie.
And now it's Mookie Betts. All tied up here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one way outside, and the count is 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Kyle Schwarber. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And he deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Luis Campusano next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next is the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. And there's a ball. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. The Cards leave one. Halfway through this one, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adam Duvall. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one the other way. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now the third baseman, Darren Hoffman.
And next for LA, Darren Hoffman. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hammered on the line to the left, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Left-hand hitter waits. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
First baseman, number 22.
Pete Alonso now at the plate. Alonso having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Next pitch is outside. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Here's a high chopper. Hoffman. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Now third base.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney. The wind of the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Mullins going back on this one. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now back, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down. Here's Mookie to hit. Man at second. That one in the dirt. 2-1. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jay Groom, the left-hander, up and throwing. Liberatore getting cranked up as well. Freeman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled it. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gordon Graceffo won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Jay Groom.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
So first and second with one man gone. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, James Outman. Two on, one out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And another ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side. Same side he throws from.
2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Chapman now 1-run game. That one off the mark, and the count is 3-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Runner takes off and fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 2nd homer this series. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 now.
And now it's filled up. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 runs across in the inning here in the 2nd game of the series. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Darren Hoffman. The pitch. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Misses outside. Ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. On the ground. Sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Next to hit, Dalton rushing. Kicks and fires.
Ball, touchdown.
The 2-1 is high. Trey Sweeney waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss.
Full count. 3-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the lefty. Inside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
So now a pinch hitter, Matt Horvath.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
2 outs. Gets him to chase after that one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Slice to right. Fair ball. And now it gets into the corner. Rushing. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Man on second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. Base hit! Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 3-2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Carl Edwards Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1-1 now. This one in the air, right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Here's Mookie now. And a pitch.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And another ball. James Outman up next for the Dodgers. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. To kick the 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So 2 down. James Outman getting ready to hit. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The pitch. Got him swinging. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 2. So remaining in the game defensively, Matt Horvath. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Kenley on here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per any pitch so far this season.
Well, one-run game. J.P. Crawford digs in now. Righty delivers. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Making a move at second base, and here's the pinch runner, Mason Wynn. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Pete Alonso.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
So the tying run at second. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
One and two here.
That's a ball.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Heading for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Cardinals tie it up. It's 3-all. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
One down, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And there's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Emilio Pagan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next to hit, Nolan Gorman. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, out, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Now into the ball game on defense, Mason Wynn. He's in at shortstop. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Justin Topa. This is his first appearance of the season. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Adam Duvall.
The right fielder, Adam Duvall.
The 1-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
The pitch to third. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
I know they called Ozzie Smith the wizard, but Nolan Arenado, he's a wizard over there at the hot corner. It seems like we see him make plays like this on a daily basis.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Way outside, 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Giovanny Gallegos preparing to come on if needed. Hendricks getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner at first. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 outs. And downstairs.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Mac Horvath. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Now a fly ball to right center. Mullins in pursuit. Brings it in. And that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
The count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 count.
Right-handed reliever. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Luis Campusano next up for the Cardinals. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And up next for St. Louis, Wilmer Flores. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order. And now they turn to Giovanny Gallegos.
Now pitching for St. Louis.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That just misses, and it's 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Phil Maton getting loose out there. 2-1 now. That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Freddie Freeman waiting for a turn at the plate. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Left-hand batter waits. Grounded to Gorman. Throws to first in time. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1-2 now. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Campusano brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. Still tied 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric
And a pitch.
Mullins.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Two outs. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, James Outman. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Win. Whips it across. One up, one down. Adam Duvall will hit next.
The right fielder.
How he'd love to walk it off right here.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And the ball evens the count.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
And another ball. Darren Hoffman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. The winning run on second base. Caught him looking for the K.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Darren Hoffman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a 1-1. In the air, center field. Win in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Dodgers leave one, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in L.A., 11th inning set to get underway. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Pete Alonso. Man at second. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here's a 2-2. Up the middle. Betts whips it to first. One up, one down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Kyle Schwarber up next for the Cardinals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Nootbaar at third. Arenado at first. One gone. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Now this is a rocket to left, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-3.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball.
Sammy Velasquez gets the ball now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And now Kyle Schwarber. That one ripped right center field. And it's gone. Home run number 10 of the year. And they add on. It's 7-3.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Base is empty, one away. Luis Campusano next up for the Cardinals. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
You got a full count.
And a pitch. Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And the batter now, Wilmer Flores. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 4 runs already in the frame. We are in the 11th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 4 runs in the inning on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left on. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Phil Maton.
And he's got a nice lead to work.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. At the belt and fires.
That's a ball.
That one down the line. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye in that spot. And the righty deals. And that just misses. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And the pitch. And they're all loaded up. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Mac Horvath steps to the plate for the Dodgers. With the tying run at the plate, and here in extra innings.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Got him! And that is a big first out.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the winning run at the plate, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. And there's a ball. Goes to second for one. The double play ends it right here.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.